Now to a revolutionary new procedure helping people shed those stubborn extra kilos. It's called CoolSculpting and it involves freezing away your fat.
Why are you looking at me?
Why are you looking at me?
Our reporter, Suze Massara, went to find out what it's all about. She's here right now. Hey, Sue.
Good morning. Yeah, no, fair enough.
How does it work?
It's amazing. So it turns out that your fat cells are actually more sensitive to cold temperatures than your normal cells. So when you freeze a certain area, the fat cells die and then the body dispels them over a couple of months. So it's quite revolutionary, as you said, and it works on both men and women, obviously, but it's best suited to small areas, so kind of maybe the muffin top or the area under your arm or your neck. It's amazing.
We're all looking for ways to shift those stubborn areas of fat. Well, we may have just found one.
The science is in, the technology is in, it really works, which is quite an extraordinary thing about a non-invasive fat reduction procedure.
Dr. Warwick Nettle is referring to what's known as CoolSculpting. In layman's terms, fat freezing.
And how it works is basically an applicator is placed over the fatty area, then there's targeted skin cooling of that area, and the fat cells deep to the skin die off. So about 20% of them die off. And the reason is that fat cells are very, very sensitive to cool, whereas normal cells aren't. So about 20 to 25% of the fat cells die permanently and get chewed up by the body, whereas the normal cells, which aren't the fat cells, keep living.
This procedure is considered the world's #1 non-surgical fat reduction treatment. And the best part? It works almost anywhere on the body.
The neck, and that's proving to be very effective. Bra bulges, man boobs in men, arms, under the arms, anywhere on the tummy, the upper abdomen, the lower abdomen, the muffin top, flanks, inner thighs, outer thighs, knees. The area is almost boundless.
Okay, so where is the area that concerns you the most, Kirsty?
So most of my lower abdomen, just on the love handles and my inner thighs.
Okay, great.
Since having my 2 children, there are a few areas that wouldn't budge despite exercise and healthy eating. So I decided to give CoolSculpting a go.
The way we will treat it is doing one angle down here and one down here.
And I know what you're thinking. Mum of 2, Kirsty Silbert, looks like the last person who needs any work done. But she's actually one of the many men and women well suited to the treatment.
People who it's not suited for are really obese people who are really looking for overall weight loss. It is much better for people for having targeted fat reduction. So people who have any areas that are pinchable, and let's face it, pretty much all of us have that.
Kirsty's been nice enough to allow us to film her undergoing the treatment, which will take a few hours.
3, 2, 1.
Do you have any anxiety about going through it? Are you nervous?
So I'm not too nervous because obviously there's no surgery involved.
What are you hoping the results will be?
I'm hoping for a bikini body by summer, and I'm also hoping it gives me the motivation to continue with the exercise and healthy eating.
One of the most appealing aspects of this procedure is that there's virtually no downtime. You can drop in during your lunch break. But you won't see results immediately.
So generally when people have the treatment done, they have a degree of firmness, a degree of swelling, some redness in the area that's been treated, possibly some bruising, but the redness, the swelling, etc. generally are gone within a day or 2.
Okay.
It takes about 6 to 12 weeks to slowly, gradually see the transformation. So it's not something that's instantaneous because the fat cells get frozen, they die, but then your body needs to chew them up.
It's been 12 weeks since Kirsty's treatment, so I wanted to catch up with her and check on her progress.
Hello, Kirsty.
Hi.
Look at you. You look incredible.
Thank you. Come on in.
Thank you. Tell me, I'm dying to hear, how are you feeling after the treatment?
I'm feeling fantastic.
Yeah?
Really happy with the results.
Have you noticed a big difference?
I have, actually. The clothes are fitting so much better, and visually I think there's been quite a big difference. And other people have noticed it as well.
Oh, really? That always makes you feel good, doesn't it?
I'm very happy.
I know you two freaked out when you saw that kind of butter stick bit of fat at the end there, but she insists that it didn't hurt at all, just a slight throbbing at the moment, at the time, but it was fine. Now the cost, it varies depending on what area you want to get worked on, but it's around $700. $7 would be a bargain. But you can find out more by going to CoolSculpting.com.au.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Don't go anywhere. We're back in just a moment.